Servants Association of South Africa says it wants answers from the Public Investment Corporation, the PIC, regarding its knowledge of the troubles surrounding VBS Mutual Bank. Yesterday, the Reserve Bank placed VBS under curatorship. The PIC is the second majority shareholder in VBS with a 27% stake. In a brief press statement released earlier today, the PIC said it would work closely with the appointed curator, SizweNtsalubaGobodo, to assist the bank. At the same time, there is a mixed reaction about the Reserve Bank's decision to put VBS under curatorship. Some believe that the bank could have been bailed out. Others say the regulator was correct to follow the rules.
The Public Servants Association of South Africa, which invests about 200,000 members' pension funds in the PIC, says it is concerned about the role of the PIC in the VBS matter. It says it wants answers from the PIC and has cautioned it not to invest more money into VBS.
PIC should have realized earlier that VBS was experiencing difficulties, and they should have been more careful in as far as the GPF investments in those kinds of companies are involved.
Troubles at VBS began when the bank learned that municipalities are not allowed to invest in mutual banks. At that time, VBS says it was in the process of registering as a commercial bank, which would have allowed it to take deposits from municipalities. Governor Lesija Kganyago told reporters that it was highly risky for the bank to take sizable municipal deposits that were not short-term and lend them out long-term. This and the fact that by law, mutual banks cannot take deposits from municipalities prompted the Reserve Bank to take steps. But the Reserve Bank has been heavily criticized for this move, with some saying curatorship should have been the last resort.
The main function of the Reserve Bank is to actually regulate. As a regulator, nothing stops them from assisting this bank to make sure that they obtain their license and support them in the sense that it's also creating a notion that our bank supports their own.
Wits economist Professor Yanni Rousseau says placing VBS on curatorship is the best route, as any other option would have to be liquidation of the bank, and this would have a negative impact on the depositors.
The bank should never have taken those deposits. So the compliance officer of VBS Bank really gave bad advice to the board and management of VBS Bank. The taking of deposits from municipalities, municipal structures, that is simply illegal. And you cannot allow a bank to trade under illegal conditions. So VBS Bank had instructions to get rid of these deposits. And of course, by getting rid of these deposits, you put the bank's liquidity position in serious jeopardy.
Meanwhile, economist Klanti Bai says the application of laws should be critical in the advancement of the people.
Part of the communication has been very, very poor. The standpoint of our regulators, to me, has come up as rather harsh, if not actually almost like a level of callousness or arrogance that, we are here, we've got the authority, rather than to say, how do we use our authority, how do we use our powers to assist, to get things done.
The Black Management Forum says it is of the view that it is an opportune time for the Reserve Bank and the National Treasury to move faster and act on an observation made by the Portfolio Committee on Trade and Industry and the Standing Committee on Finance. These committees believe that National Treasury and government shape policies too much on the basis of globalized financial systems and too little on the specific requirements of the country. National Treasury says it is never the intention of the Treasury for any bank to be liquidated, particularly a small black-owned bank.